Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts, and some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Jackson is out there at Bledsoe, and it's George in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors,
here we go.
Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Pass to Looney. Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Warriors. Wiggins against George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
The pass to Curry. The three-pointer off the mark. Bledsoe looking around. Wiggins with the rebound. Green finds Wiggins. Green inside. Jackson on him. And Green gets it to go.
And whenever Green gets contact, he is so crafty at finding ways to get the bucket.
George against Wiggins. George with the bucket. George has got his second bucket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Poole. Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock. George with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Looney passes to Curry. Green against Bledsoe. Right side, Green. Here's Wiggins. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality and loves now to attack inside.
And George kicks to Zubac. Zubac a screen on Wiggins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Curry against Jackson. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
When you think of this skinny kid that first entered the league and then now you see his biceps, Stephen Curry has been putting in work.
And George with the stuff.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Green in the post. Wiggins kicks it to Looney. Fires the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, they set the pick. Here's Bledsoe. Short. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. The Warriors leading. Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks' D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating.
Now Curry. He's got 7. Green finds Curry. Green with a screen on Jackson. Curry with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green passes to Wiggins. Offline with his 3. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Zubac trying to break loose. And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson against Curry. 11 feet away. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
He's so clever driving the basketball, but now he's starting to have the strength and the ability to finish these buckets.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great.
One shot.
They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball. And Smitty, he's not that flashy about it, but Curry remains one of the elite ball handlers of all time.
Stephen Curry is efficient on how he uses his dribble. Great composure when pressured in traffic, and sometimes he will show off those skills.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And if you're the defender, you have to respect the ability of Jackson to finish. That opens things up for the assist.
Looney kicks to Curry. Green against Zubac. Green, the pass to Wiggins. Rebound by the Clippers.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Shoots from the right block. Again, the Clippers. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. There's the pick. Right at the free throw line. And the rejection by Zubac. Green, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 4. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. He kicks to Green. Back to Wiggins. Over in the corner, Green buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 5 points so far.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking, immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Pass to Zubac, and he converts the layup. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Kevon Looney. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins, and Lee's subbed in for Jordan Poole. And then for the Clippers, Giles checked in for Zubac. Luke Kennard comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Justin Winslow in for Jackson. Here's Curry. 10 points for him. Green with a screen on Winslow. Curry looking around. Passes it to Green. Over Giles. And it's Green missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Outside Curry. Green inside. Over Giles. Picked away. Winslow with it. The pass to Kennard. Bielitsa against George. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 12.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. And so here are the Clippers. They lead by 7. Winslow, the pass to Giles. Five to shoot. For the 3. And Lee pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Curry. Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Toscano. Kennard covering. Toscano misses. Los Angeles leading by 7. Winslow wide open. He fires. Good on the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Curry. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And Giles now top of the key. It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Bjelica finds Curry. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Clock is at 3. That 3 off the mark. LA is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Winslow, the pass to Kennard. Back to Winslow. Fires the 3. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And Curry, here we go. The shot, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Mann, and the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
Pass to Bjelica. Over Giles. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot's good.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Los Angeles Lakers. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. There's the drive. That shot off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Knifing inside with force. I love watching Curry attack the D like this.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead. They lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands what's required to get back to that lofty position.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow that kind of game plan. Stay in the moment, do what we do every single night, and go get it.
Well, you hear it a lot, keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Bjelica is out there with Looney. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Curry. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Bielitsa. Moody comes in for Lee. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Jackson deciding where to go with it. George with the bucket.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Porter. Yep, that one goes in there.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. Dishes it to George. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. Zubac, a screen on Porter. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Jump shot is good that time. 6 points for him.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Golden State moving it around. And that one's good by Porter.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
It's George on the wing. George double teamed. Back to Jackson. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Poole, guarded by Jackson. Wiggins passes to Looney, and Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. On the wing, Wiggins, defended by George. Shot clock at 5. Here's Poole. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to George. There's the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Passes to Porter. Green with a screen on Bledsoe. Porter with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Porter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
George against Wiggins. To the inside, Bledsoe. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Poole finds Wiggins. Porter with it. Back to Wiggins. Green with a screen on George. Here's Wiggins, and it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Four on the shot clock. Porter, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
George double teamed, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Scrubs checked in. Outside Jackson. He lobs it up.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Warriors trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Green kicks to Poole. Porter dishes to Wiggins. No good on the three. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And the pass to Scrub. Outside, George. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 7. Count it. George has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Wiggins. And the Clippers with a change here too. Giles checked in for Marcus Morris. Poole the pass to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. And Green slams it in.
At 6'7", Draymond's always capable of skying up for slams like that one.
And how about getting the band back together? I mean, Iguodala in a Warriors uniform, considered retirement, and couldn't resist one more run with the team he's won 3 titles with.
Just 5 on the clock. Jackson misses. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Porter. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. He dishes it to Jackson. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, and he tried to work the spin move that time, and it went about as well as you'd expect.
Shoots from 12, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Porter dishes to Green. Iguodala the pass to Green. Green with a screen on Jackson. Tries from the block. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles Leafs cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Poole. Ball's knocked loose. George double teamed. Pass to Scrub. Pass to Giles. 20 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Iguodala with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Zubac. 6 points for him. Passes it to George. Out left to the wing. Here's Scrub. On deep. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. And here is Poole. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And George, here we go. That one good for 2. George has got 23.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Porter. Damian Lee comes in for Moody. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. Now Bielitsa. Now the pass to Lee. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Clock at 6. Count that one.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
1:39 left to play here in the half. Winslow, the pass to Giles. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good, Giles. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. 1:24 left now here in the second. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Winslow with it. Pass to Giles. Just 5 to shoot. Zubac trying to break loose. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Bielitsa passes to Looney. The dish to Curry. And the rejection by Zubac. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Lee against Kennard. Here's Zubac. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Outside Curry. Shoots over Winslow. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
A big-time athlete with impressive speed. Winslow does a good job of staying with this man defensively.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Clippers lead by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. When we make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Now let's talk about this matchup. So far, a good start for the Clippers.
They're going to work in the paint, doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Los Angeles leading by 9. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Bledsoe is out there with Jackson, and it's George in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bledsoe. And they recover it. Jackson has the open look. Again, Los Angeles. The Warriors shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
And boy, their offense becomes all the more efficient when Bledsoe is knocking those down. And it just opens up the passing lanes for him as well.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
It's Jackson with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry passes to Poole. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bledsoe kicks to George. George double-teamed. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
It's Curry outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 23 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, George. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. On the wing, George. Just 4 to shoot. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Curry finds Wiggins. Now, here's Poole. Not a lot of room. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Poole.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here's Jackson. Chalk up 2 there. Jackson's got 15 points.
And we're seeing more of this from Jackson. under heavy fire, attacking inside.
Wiggins drives in, and he banks in the layup.
He had just enough breathing room around the basket, and he found a way to convert it.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. George double-teamed. It's Bledsoe on the wing, guarded by Poole. Bledsoe right side. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
One Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 11. Curry passes it to Wiggins. The tray. Here's Looney. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Bledsoe kicks to Zubac. This is to Jackson. It's up a three, and another three for the Clippers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Curry has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists now tonight. Jackson against Curry. Back to Jackson. Inside, here's Zubac, and he lays it straight in. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Toscano passes to Curry. Here's Toscano, guarded by Bledsoe. Curry with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just 1 made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Curry against Jackson. Elbow shot is on the way. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Now here's Wiggins. Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Andrew Wiggins solid when he goes at the rim. Can slice through a defense, adjust to get that shot off from any angle.
some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Looney, and Lee's subbed in for Wiggins. And then for Los Angeles, Giles checked in for Zubac. Justice Winslow comes in for George. Mann subbed in for Jackson. Giles kicks to Bledsoe. Passes it to Giles. Takes the three. Warriors with the rebound. There's Green with the three. That shot misses. Clippers leading by 7. Winslow up top. Out to the right wing. Knocks it loose. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry kicks to Green. Green, the screen. Toscano's shot is good. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And working the painted area, Morris with just enough size and quickness to finish the play, even with a hand in his face.
They double-team Curry. To the paint, here's Mann. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Looking now at some numbers for Bledsoe. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Warriors trail by 9. Curry on the wing. Iguodala outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game. And there's the pass to Giles. Here's Mann, covered by Lee, right wing. 5 on the clock. Giles in the corner, lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Lee. Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
And really a high flyer with those go-go gadget arms. Bledsoe right on top of that shot, making an impact at the defensive end.
The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Green.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Curry passes to Toscano. And that one drops. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Bielitsa, he checks in for Toscano Anderson. And the Clippers with a change here too. Kennard's checked in. And so here are the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. And it's Giles missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Got a piece of it. Here's man. In the corner, Kennard with it. Pass to man. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.152 left in the third quarter. Lee against Kennard. Pass to Iguodala. There's Lee with the three. The Clippers grab the miss. And here's Winslow. Kennard on the wing. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Back to Bielitsa. Iguodala left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, 5th for free throw percentage, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. The free throw drops for Iguodala.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
Both good from the line that time. 107 left in the third. Los Angeles leading by 8. Now Winslow. Green with the block.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning. But this time, he just flat out went got it. He's in fuego right now. When he gets like this, he's hard to stop.
Here's Giles. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
It's Bielitsa, and it's Golden State with another.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Winslow, the pass to man. Over Green. Man gets the bucket. Man's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Count that bucket.
When Steph Curry gets in a groove like this, it's trouble for the defense. I'm not sure how they can stop him.
From deep three-point range, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Lee. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Looney in at the 5, down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Down low, here's Wiggins. And it's good for 2. Wiggins has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
From mid-range, they've been on fire today. Those jump shots have been falling all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Luke Kennard. So he gets them both. Warriors trail by 4. Poole with it. Wiggins outside. Back to Poole. Four on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Wiggins from outside. That shot is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And it's clear Bledsoe knows he has the coaching staff's trust to take those shots, capitalizing well on that one.
Looney kicks to Lee. Now, here's Bjelica. He's covered closely. Wiggins outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Bjelica. It's good.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Bledsoe. And Poole gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Zubac, a screen on Bjelica. 2 points. That one goes. 19 points in the game.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you inside, outside, and in transition.
Goes up, and it's Lee getting it to go.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Wiggins against George. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Outside Jackson. High post, Zubac. Looney on him, and good that time.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Poole to the middle. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Zubac with the screen for George. Takes it inside, and the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Here's Zubac to the left wing. to the wing on the left, and the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. Feeds it to Jackson. And stolen by Bielitsa. Wiggins outside. Six on the shot clock. Out to Lee. Over Jackson. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Lee.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Looney kicks to Lee. Puts it up from 15, and he overshot that one, missing. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. And the dunk by Zubac.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Lee against Jackson. Passes to Poole. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Poole's got 7 now in this quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's George from past the arc, and Marcus Morris with the 3. 22 points for him.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Bledsoe. And the rejection by Zubac. Basket good.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Jackson passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Poole. Defense right on him. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Zubac finds Jackson. Zubac, a screen on Lee. And the dunk by Zubac.
The playmaking of Reggie, a work in progress, but looking good right there.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Bielitsa, and Curry subbed in for Lee. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Curry driving in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George.
Love seeing Stephen Curry mix it up with driving the basketball. He is so clever at drawing fouls.
And he knocks down the first one.
I love that Curry can dominate without the height, the vertical. It all comes down to high basketball IQ and skill.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
The pass to George. Jackson a screen on Wiggins. George passes to Zubac. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Curry.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And the dunk by Jackson.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
Looney kicks to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Down low, here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to George. Jackson setting the pick here for George. And the basket by Jackson. And that's now 21 points for Reggie Jackson.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Curry passes to Looney. Here's Wiggins. Count it, and the foul. That one on George.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
One shot.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Bledsoe outside. It's stolen by Curry.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
And Poole gets it to go.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. George against Wiggins. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Poole. Pass to Wiggins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Green passes to Looney. A baseline J. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. LA's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Inside. Jackson against Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 45 points.
Slick move by Steph Curry to beat the contact and finish.
The 3 from George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. And he comes up with the deuce. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
He is at a different level when you start talking about handling the basketball. One of the best to ever do it.
Outside, George. George double teamed. Releases from 15. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Green. And he stays with it. From deep. The shot by Curry, no good. Here's Jackson. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yes!
What an effort from Curry in the paint, not letting anything hold him back.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson against Curry. And Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both shots good from the stripe.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Here's Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. It was not easy tonight. You guys showed a lot of poise in getting this win.
That's how it goes. Teams get hot. We have some slip-ups. There's a momentum swing all night, so you just got to figure out how to weather the storm and just keep our composure down the stretch like we did.
Yeah, it led to a big win, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.